Hello guys, and this is just a quick review of my Swisschamp. Now I've had this Swisschamp for quite a while. I'd say it must be at least 6 years if not more, and I have abused this thing a lot. I've used the screwdriver, I've used the bottle opener a lot, and as you can hear, it is gorgeous. I've only cleaned it once. I've used the tin opener probably about 2 or 3 times. I've used that little screwdriver a lot. It's quite nice. Now, I've used the Phillips head tons. This Phillips head just hasn't worn at all. It's worked perfect, doing everything I've asked of it. This is something I have not used, and I don't know if I can show you this, but it's got loads of scratches on it. It's just from stuff in your pocket. You can kind of see it there, but I don't use that at all. Completely useless. Right, then we got the pliers. Now, these are the best pliers I have had. I've used them tons. Can we zoom in on that? Maybe not. So I've used these pliers a lot. You can see right there that they haven't worn at all. It's just like they are, more like they was when I got them. They got a little wire cutter in the middle. That's amazing. All work perfect. Snap shut. Then we got the scissors. Now I've been cutting wire with these, so I had to sharpen them. But they're really nice. I got all the notches out. They work absolutely great. What's the next one? The fish descaler. Never ever used. I mean, I go fishing, but I don't descale fish. I've used the measure inside on it. Never used a degauger. I've got a better one. But, yeah. Oh, this wood saw. Now, I've used this wood saw maybe once just to try it out, and it seemed to work alright. Did a pretty damn good job. The metal saw. Now, that works. I've used that on a couple of jobs. Works great. And then you've got like your metal file on one side, and I think that's the metal file actually. This one's the fingernail file, but I use them both for the same job. Now, here's the blade. I've only sharpened this blade once. Don't know if you can see, but if you kind of try to concentrate on the end, there's a slight bend in it. I bent it the other day, but I just hammered it flat, and well, it's alright. I've sharpened this up. This is like first time, 6 years I've needed to sharpen it. A small knife, sharpen that one up too. Don't really use that one quite often. It's pretty good. The bottle opener. Now there used to be this little screwdriver thing in there, but it broke, and well, it kept turning, so that didn't really hold up, but I don't really use that. I've used it once. And then you got your pin in there. I had to replace this with a different pin, so this isn't the original. Goes in that little hole there. Then we've got the chisel. I've used that a few times. Works great. You just, you know, put it on and then slap the end with your hand. Looks amazing. This is a tool I have abused. It's a little flathead screwdriver. Now, it is bent. Well, it still works. I was abusing it one day. I'm a locksmith by trade, so you know, I was trying to open a jam lock and it won't go, so I was trying this and, well, it went, but I bent my tool in the process, but works great. This is an underrated hook. Like, you know, my fingers are pretty big, you can't always get them in, but this hook always fits in. It's supposed to be like a bucket hook, I believe, so you can use this as an handle to carry something, so you can just hang it off it. But I just use it for pulling wires through and stuff. I don't use this for what it's designed for. I don't believe I use it for like making holes wider in plastic and shoving into plasterboard to make a hole when I don't have a drill with me, shoving into wood to make some kind of pilot hole. You've just got to watch, make sure you don't shut it well that's on the end while you flatten the end. That's great. The tweezers. Now, these things are great. They work absolutely amazing. Toothpick. Don't use it as a toothpick. What I use this for is getting in these areas and just pulling out the dirt. That's what I use it for. Getting it in all little nooks and crannies in the knife just to clean it out. In these here as well. Shove it in there. Just pull it out. And when you got crap in your pocket and it ends up stuck in your knife. A great tool. The pen. Now, the pen, I have used this a lot and it surprises me, it's still going. I mean, you know, it's great. I've dropped it once, I believe it was on this corner here. You can see where it's a bit narrower in the middle. But it doesn't stop our blade from opening at all. Like, you know, that works great. Might be a little bit of a stuck bit in it. And where's the other bit? Alright, there's a small crack in it here. Right there. But this thing has stood up to the time. I mean, I have abused this as a tool. It's never let me down. There's no play in the any of the tools. There's no waggle. It has stayed solid. No play. Even the screwdriver. Now I have drove in some pretty tough screws with that, and that's with it's just held up to everything. Like, I've had proper good screwdrivers. I mean, snap-on ones and expensive other screwdrivers, and they don't. This just grips all the time. It's absolutely great, and it's got no waggle in it. You know, even after all that, and it's still, you know, it's got a bit of wear in it. But if you're thinking about getting one of these, I would totally suggest you do. I think, you know, this is probably the best knife you can buy to keep in your pocket. I have not had a problem. It's not too big. It's just right. It sits in nice and flat against my leg. So there you go, guys. There's the Swisschamp. Thanks for watching.